Hey guys, Dan Heilman back with another Watcher of Realms video. Today, I want to talk about some of the news. We got some stuff about some new heroes and some other things like that. It's really cool information. I love some of the character design, so kind of want to talk about it, go through that real quick. But we're here on Guild Boss. Let's see if we got anything cool. I don't know. I like doing this for the beginning of the video. I feel like it's kind of fun. Hey, look at that. We got Archer. Cool. We got one summon. Wow. I've been hey, look at that. It's too bad that middle one's not gold. I still don't have a gold awakening stone, but we got a nice little summon there. We got some more summons. All right, beautiful. Very cool. Okay, so we got some news in the game that popped up that looks quite interesting. Wanted to make a video on it. I keep on forgetting to get my bounties, so they keep on coming to the mailbox, but here we go. So, oops, that's not what I wanted to click. That's not what I wanted to click. Notice we got some stuff going on. So we got Shadow Castle stuff, obviously everyone's seen that so far, but we got this right here. Your voice matters in this update preview thing. So let's see what we got here. I really like to see some more connections between different heroes. Please make the stories have a bigger impact on the heroes and the gameplay. We're already making more heroes who have connections with others, including more bond skills. I'm a big fan of the bond skills. I think they're pretty cool. I think it gives like a purpose to, you know, collecting the heroes and stuff. So I think it's pretty cool. And it gives a little bit of lore as well. It's possible to accidentally consume higher level heroes when fusing heroes. Yeah, I've seen this. To prevent this from happening, we've already added limiting conditions for hero fusion. For example, heroes equipped with gear cannot be selected. That's good. I'd like to suggest for a feature where we can better utilize the rare skill dust. Yeah, okay, yeah, great. We'll be adjusting the ways that you can obtain skill dust. We're also working on adding more ways to utilize rare skill dust. Maybe we can just, you know, combine them together to make epic skill dust and then combine those together to make legendary. That'd be nice. Can we use gold or other items in game to enable a button for reroll when upgrading gear? We'll be launching gear recast stones in our upcoming patches. We'll also include more items that can be used to recast gear. Now this is interesting. So recast stones, I've seen these mentioned a couple times in the dev Q&As, and this one's really interesting because it might mean that we should be keeping some of our gear that rolls bad. Now, for a recast stone, I don't know if it's going to re-roll the substats into new substats, or if it's just going to re-roll the number on the substats, or both. I'm not quite sure. So that's why it's kind of hard to keep any of that gear, and there's not a lot of inventory in this game, so you can't keep, you know, a lot of excess gear, but that's quite interesting. I'm curious to see how that's going to work and what you can re-roll. It specifically says re-roll, so I would think that would change the substats and maybe the rolls as well. Maybe it just keeps the main stat and re-rolls everything else. That's my guess, but that'll be interesting to see what they do there. Why isn't there an interface dedicated to gear? It's so frustrating that I have to go through the hero interface to get to the gear one. We're working on developing a feature that is much like a storage for gear. Stay tuned. Okay, so that one's going to be interesting. Now, this is what I really wanted to talk about. Your voice matters with some really cool character designs. Look at this. Brand new hero faction. So if you look in the game, there is a faction that has not been released yet. Upcoming hero development. These look really cool. This girl looks really sweet. I love the armor on this dude, this demon dude over here. He looks really cool. She looks pretty sweet. It's like a vase that she's got with some dark magic or something. This girl looks cool. She looks very similar to a hero in Rage of Destiny that I played a while ago, but obviously not the same. And this guy looks really sweet as well. So lots of cool heroes. We got upcoming skins coming, which is pretty sweet. So I just want to go through this real quick and see what we got going on here. With the utmost dedication to enhancing, blah, 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 we have attention. Okay, hope they can help resolve your problems. Okay, so here we go. These are features that they're working on implementing, it looks like. Background auto fight feature. We have taken note of your valuable feedback regarding fight optimizations. We are planning to introduce a background auto fight feature requested by many players, allowing you to make the most of your waiting time by engaging with other game features. That's cool. So I think that means you can farm dungeons in the background while you do other things like Guild Boss, etc. Another game I played did this, Awakened Chaos Era, and they made it so you couldn't use a hero that was already fighting into another piece of content, so it kind of made it useless. I hope they don't do something like that, but this is great. Not many games have this feature. Only a couple have this feature where you can actually have a background fight, and then you can also do other things. So that's really cool. Looking forward to that. Our primary focus on the upcoming update revolves around enhancing convenience in item sorting, selling, and gear swapping. Thank you. This is amazing. This is what I've been talking about for a while. Item sorting and selling and gear swapping is really not ideal in this game. You don't get a lot of space for gear, and the gear on your heroes counts towards your gear space. So if you have a lot of heroes geared like me, because I'm a content creator, I like testing a bunch of stuff, so I gear a crazy amount of heroes. It just means I can't keep a lot of gear in my inventory, which is annoying, and swapping is kind of a pain. That's one of my biggest complaints in this game, is swapping gear, because I'm almost getting to the point where I don't need to swap anymore. But in the beginning, especially on like my free-to-play account, man, you only get like 1 or 2 good sets of gear in the beginning, and you want to constantly swap, but it's kind of a pain. So that's awesome. Our aim is to provide ample opportunities for gear with desirable attributes to reach their maximum potential. With this in mind, we are actively considering the optimization of attribute recast. Okay, so they're talking about that again, that attribute recast. That's interesting. In terms of guilds, we are diligent working on additional features to facilitate guild leaders in managing and developing their guilds. Among these features, we will introduce member notes, as well as refine the BP requirements. The enhancements will empower guild leaders to further instruct. Okay, cool. We are well aware of your curiosity regarding upcoming features and modes. Therefore, we would like to provide a brief introduction to the planned content. The Immortal Codex is set to launch in December. Prepare to embark on an exhilarating journey through stages where you will confront formidable bosses. By dealing substantial damage to these mighty adversaries, you will earn abundant rewards. Remember, the higher your damage output, the more prominent your ranking and greater your rewards. Each boss will feature unique mechanics, requiring commanders to devise corresponding strategies to achieve maximum damage output. This sounds a lot like what we have in Eternal Evolution right now. I'll show you that in a second, actually. Furthermore, we have been diligent planning the introduction of new factions and heroes based on your feedback. Expect a wider range of factions and diverse hero designs in the future. That's great. They haven't really made new heroes since global launch. They're only taking heroes that have been already created on Forerunner server, which is the beta server, and launching them in the new global server. So they really haven't made new heroes yet. I'm not aware of any new heroes since the game's been out. So that's nice. I'm glad they're doing that, because right now it's kind of just like, oh, I get a hero on global, but Forerunner's already had this hero for a year or whatever. So it doesn't feel as special. I don't know. Maybe that's just me. But that's cool. And now we are excited to announce the upcoming launch of a brand new faction. They're a group of individuals who have forsaken their humanity in pursuit of powers behind human capabilities. They have also become vessels for divine beings, serving as the opposing force to the Chaos Dominion. Cool. So this is like the angels or something. When it comes to the design of the new heroes, we will unveil a variety of types and appearances, including demigods, demons, and orcs. Cool. As a sneak peek, the image below the showcases the new heroes and the faction. Image below, I think they meant above. Okay. Notably, we're preparing a collection of new skins. Yep, Abomination, Mary, Wrath, and more. The skin for Mari will be unveiled during the Christmas event. Okay, that's cool. Where commanders will have the opportunity to obtain it for free through a sign-in event. That's great. Moreover, you can acquire skins for other heroes through various means, such as participating in the newbie gathering and arena. In addition, we are actively working on new campaign chapters. Oh, okay, cool. And guild bosses, alongside numerous other engaging features. Awesome. So there's a lot of new stuff that they're talking about here. I like it. Other updates. We remain committed to opening more channels, both with the game and beyond, to hear the voices. Fan art. Well, this article may not address all the concerns. What's this? What's this? What's this? What's this? What's this? What's this? Let's get rid of all my pizza orders and all that stuff. Okay, what do we got going on here? Originality is the key. Feel free. What is this? Oh, this is more contests. Oh, okay. Contests. Okay. All right. All right. So that's going to be pretty much it for the video. I'll show you this. I feels kind of like this endless mode that we have in Eternal Evolution right now. Let me just show you that real quick. We have this endless battle where you have different bosses and you challenge them every day to get rewards, and then there's like a leaderboard and stuff. Kind of reminds me of that, and it's kind of like what we have in Dragonair right now as well, where you got the bosses and leaderboards and all of that stuff. So interesting. It kind of reminds me a lot of the Eternal Evolution stuff, where you have, you know, these different bosses and you need totally different heroes to beat different bosses and all of that good stuff. So quite interesting there. Looking forward to some new stuff comments, so that's pretty sweet. And Guild vs Guild has been interesting so far. I think it's cool now that we have these demons in the game. On my free-to-play account especially, I was like, I'm sitting here thinking like, man, I got to go farm some stuff on my free-to-play account. So on my free-to-play, I really didn't have a lot of heroes, and I really did poorly in GVG because I don't have a lot of the demons or whatever. So it got me over here like, all right, maybe I need to go into Gear Raid 2 and start farming because I want the tank dude from Gear Raid 2, you know, and I want stuff like that. So it's interesting. Although I did farm a lot of 18, and you're supposed to get epics from this, and I only got rares, unfortunately. I didn't use a lot of stamina, obviously. Oh, and I got my very first ancient item, and it's just absolutely miserable. You guys want to see it? You guys want to see it? Let's show you my very first ancient item. There it is. There it is. What is that? Crit damage, defense, attack speed, rage, regen, attack. What an awful piece. My very first piece of red ancient gear, and that's what I get on the free-to-play. Okay, that's it for the video, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, hit the like and the subscribe button. Have a great day, everyone. See you guys.